Hi guys, so we've brought you to Southport Beach, Southport Pier, and we're going to do a little bit of a paranormal here right now. So I'm going to start with some spirit box and leave Andy in charge of the camera.
Yeah.
You go, it's all yours. All yours. Yeah, so, right, spirit box. We'll do a little bit of spirit box. And we'll call out, I like to use spirit box because then if you get anything coming through, voices, it's a bit more genuine I think than, I'm not always a big fan of these apps that you can download on the phone because sometimes wonder with some of the messages coming through, you know, are they not the real messages?
Yeah.
I'm not using these, no.
Yeah, just gonna
Alright, so I've got Southport Pier in the distance. Are you filming the pier? Southport Pier in the distance over there.
Oh, yes.
Alright, and then if you come around this way, go that way, you've got Blackpool over there, with you can see the tower lit up
Yeah,
in the
you can
background.
from
That blue and pink is Blackpool Tower, so we're right between the two places really at the minute. But believe it or not, to get from there to there, you can't just drive up the coast, you've got to go all the way inland to Preston, and then you go all the way up and then come all the way out again, so we don't have any way that you can just go from this pier to that pier in like 20 minutes along the coast. It just doesn't happen. It's very annoying. Anyway, let's try some spirit box. Let's get the volume up first. Alright, have we any spirit people here tonight with us in Southport? Anybody who used to like coming onto this beach, going onto the pier, which is now closed because they're renovating, the Victorian pier, Victorian Games Room at the end there, which is really, really good. But they're renovating it now, so. If any spirit people would like to come through this box and talk to us, I'm Alison.
I'm Andy.
And that's Andy on camera. And we've got a really clear night tonight. You can actually see Orion's belt just there. You probably won't see it probably on the camera.
No,
because
you can't.
So we've got 1, 2, 3 stars of Orion's belt there. It's really, really clear because it was absolutely blowing a gale when we set off today. We just wondered where we were going to go, so we tried 3 different abandoned locations. The first one we couldn't get in because builders are already taking it apart. The second one we got chased off by security, and then we went on a different route back to the car. When we got back to the car, the dogs had arrived with the dog handlers, so luckily we just escaped that. Then we came to Southport. There's 3 or 4 abandoned places here, but they're a bit difficult to get in right now, so we've got in one of them, the abandoned pub, and we managed to do that. And now, to be fair, I'm freaking out and I'm coming down to the beach to do some paranormal because I've had enough of this abandoned. We've had nothing but trouble. We've had police, we've had farmers chasing us off, we've had dog handlers turning up twice now in 2 different abandoned locations. And I thought, you know what, let's just go down to the beach and talk to the dead with a spirit box. And this is how it all started. Simple, spirit box, camera, dead people, that's all you need. Don't need anything else. Police are not going to arrest us for this. Dogs are not going to come and bark and chase us off for talking to dead people on a radio. So, having said all that, would anybody like to come through and talk to us? Perhaps you'd like to try and say your name? Or perhaps you'd like to say the name of this town. Where are we right now? What is the name of this seaside town? And what's the other seaside town we can see from here? If any police come through on this radio now, I swear to God, we're packing it in for the entire night. It's just been one of them last week and this week. I'm freaking out now with this abandoned, and I'm not lying. I'm just like, everywhere we go, we're getting thrown out, and I'm getting really paranoid with it now. Somebody's singing. We're getting singing. We don't want singing. We'll probably get busted for playing music now. Everything's gone against us this last week. Alright, hang on a minute. Let's just get... What the hell? That's better. Okay, so perhaps we'll get some spirit people coming through on this. anybody at all like to come through and try and speak to us on this spirit box? Please try your best, because you can do it if you try. Let's just take a little walk up the beach. You used to like to come to this pier. Maybe you used to like to gaze at the stars. The stars are very clear tonight. What's your name, please? Can you tell me your name? Or can you give me any message at all? Perhaps you like to walk your dog on this beach. Maybe we'll get an EMF meter out of the bag and put it on the beach and see if we can activity do that. Keep rolling this in case anything comes through. Did you used to enjoy coming to Southport for holidays? Let's try something else. Just pop that down on the sand and then if that flickers, you've probably got a presence there. Okay. So, are there any spirit people who would like to talk to us on this radio? Did you used to walk along this promenade? On this beach? Yeah, you know it all. That's going through the thing. Let's try it on a different band then, just in case. See, I don't really know how this works with spirit coming through radio, but a lot of paranormalists have had a lot of success in the past, having full sentences come through. So there must be a way for spirit to be able to talk through these. Now I'm thinking this because it's scanning through all the different frequencies, and I guess they're able to come through at certain times. It usually starts with a little bit of a break in the crackle and the static, doesn't it? And then it's you hear it, and then you can actually get full words coming through. So we'll just run it another 5 minutes longer, just in case somebody's trying. Is there anybody here with us, any spirit people? Anybody who knows us? Anybody who wants to pass a message to any of the viewers who are watching? Anybody who just loved this place? Anybody who loved the pier, the beach, the town? Any messages at all if you'd like to just come through and share it with us? Not getting anything on that at all.
Coming through on that.
Yeah, so we'll switch that off and then.
Just one of them things, isn't it?
Yeah,
it
try it. The EMF hasn't flickered.
It's a bit hit and miss with them.
Did you want to try your app on the phone?
Yeah, I can do.
Alright, well I'll take the camera. What we'll do is we'll head down towards the pier, and then maybe, you never know, we might get a bit more activity down that way. Are you going to carry the EMF meter just in case? Yeah, we'll have a little walk down. That's the pier there, guys. And the Victorian Games Room is right at the end there. But it's all closed off right now because they're trying to renovate it because the legs underneath are giving way. Apparently it's not safe anymore. And the sea, believe it or not, is actually in. Look at this. This is better than filming something like this. Is as unusual as Bigfoot. The sea coming in at Southport. This is as rare a sighting as the Loch Ness Monster. It's unreal. You never get the sea coming in at Southport. Maybe once every 9 weeks or something like that it comes in, and it's in right now. So we're lucky. Andy's lurking suspiciously on the beach down there. What's he doing? He looks like he's having a fit. Maybe he is having a fit. Maybe we better go and check he's alright. Maybe he's been possessed. He could have been took over, couldn't he? We wouldn't even know. You alright there, Andy? Are you having problems? Do you want to take that off if it's... Give it me, I'll carry it. You got it? You look like you're having a fit back there. We thought you'd become demonically possessed, so we thought we'd better come and have a walk up and check you was okay. You're okay? Are you sure? Let me see your face and make sure you're not grimacing and you're not possessed and something's not got in that... No, you're okay. Right. No, it just... You were acting in a very weird manner for a change. So we thought we'd come and check you was alright. Alright, let's go a little closer to the pier. Can't go all the way down because the tide, can you believe it, is actually in. It's not very often you see waves crashing up in Southport. But tonight, we're in luck. It's about the only thing we have been in flipping luck with, isn't it? I swear to God, I was freaking out with that abandon before. Everywhere we go, someone is waiting to kick us out at the minute. I said to Andy, right, come on, let's just go back to some good old-fashioned paranormal in it with the spirit box, because every single time we get into a building, either the police get called, or the dog handlers turn up, or something. So we're just going to do an old-fashioned, normal paranormal. This, talking to dead people, this is no problem. This is how we relax. Climbing through doors and windows into abandoned buildings and the floor's gone and all that is just, you know, sometimes I think, well, I've had enough. I just don't want to do that anymore. But we will do it, of course, you know, because we do love doing it. But we just had a bit of a bad run with it lately. So we're going to go back to do a little bit of this for the time being. See, look at that, the ocean. The ocean is in, guys. That's very rare for Southport. Very rare, but very nice. Now this is relaxing. Nobody can arrest me for doing this. No flipping mad dogs are going to chase me down the beach, I hope. There's only my mad husband. When he finally decides to join us. I think he's just sorting his app out, the Spirit Talker app, which everybody's using that right now. People are getting some good results with it. Alright, Andy. I'll just get you with the pier in the background and then you can ask out a little bit there. See if we get anything here.
Water.
Did you put the Spirit Talker on it?
Has anybody got anything to say to us?
We can't actually walk down to the pier now because the seas come right in, look. It's rare that, isn't it, here? Never comes in, does it?
No, it does.
Never
Comes in.
Very rarely.
Very rarely.
Once every blue moon.
Very rarely.
Yeah.
Photograph.
Photograph. Did you take a photograph here? Was this one of the photographs? That's good. So that's saying that someone's telling us you should take photographs here. Probably with the pier in the background. And the thing is, it's like, this is like Blackpool and Morecambe. It goes back like a good 150 years as a holiday resort, doesn't it? So we could even be talking about black and white photographs. You know, like the original tiny black and white pictures. Really? Yeah. Some black and white photographs? There might be, you know, because you've got some of Blackpool, haven't you, that pier, the North Pier. So we'll walk back up here, shall we? Just, that's Blackpool in the distance, you can just about make them lights out there. I'll try and zoom in, but we might not get a very good picture.
I'm sure.
So let's try and zoom in and show the guys a little bit of... Alright, so that's Blackpool, that's the bright thing in the middle is the Blackpool Tower, believe it or not. So we're looking at Blackpool from Southport Beach. We'll head back along here. Did it used to be a wooden pier, this, originally? And now it's a metal one, and now they need to renovate that because it gets battered with the storms, done it and stuff. So a photograph. So whoever's stop here and just get the pier back in the background again.
Yeah,
So whoever's been taking the photographs, what is your name, please?
yeah, I'm sure it's on there. I'm sure
Yeah.
how it used to be.
What's your name, please? Whoever was on the photograph, whoever. Andy.
Story and stuff like that, so that's all I want to know.
The story.
Why are you still here?
Perhaps they just love this place. Are you here because you love this place so much? You have good holiday memories?
Yeah.
Because like...
Bones.
Bones. What about the bones? What are you trying to tell us? Bones.
Like bones. Your bone. Did you have an accident in the water or something like that? Did you have an accident? Did you lose your life in the water and nobody found your body? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
There's no skeletal remains here. I mean, like, you know, sometimes they put stuff on display, don't they? Float?
Bones.
That sounds like someone... Did you drown? Is this a drowning victim?
Bones. Photograph of a little
Raymond.
Dad! Oh my God! Dad, can you try and bring some spirit people forward, please? Because we want to try and talk. Thank you for coming through again. You never let us down. Thanks, Dad. Come through and help us. Just see if you can bring anybody forward from Spirit World who'd like to talk to us.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who they are. Anybody.
This is the fourth time he's come through now, isn't it? In different places. But these are all places that we used to go to, the ones he's come through at.
Yeah.
I mean, we did go a lot of places as family with him, but
Do you remember the jazz clubs then? If it's really huge, do you remember the jazz clubs?
I think he came here to see George Melly with my mum at the Floral Southport Pier back in the day. I'm sure he did. George Melly, do you remember coming to see him? Here on the pier. If you can, go and find some more spirit people and bring them forward, and then we can talk to them about this pier.
It must be because it's weird.
Well, it was... I think the pier was made of wood back in those days, and but that games room at the end is...
She will harm you.
Who will harm us?
We will.
Give us the name of the person that's going to harm us.
I think she will.
Give us the name.
She won't harm me because I've dealt with things a lot stronger and a lot worse than somebody who's going to be on no disrespect. I've dealt with a lot of things a lot darker than somebody at Southport Beach, trust me.
Yeah, we need to know who this person is, don't worry, we need to look at...
Trust me, this is not going to harm me, trust me.
Who's going to harm us anyway?
Might think she's going to... She will harm me.
You never know though, do you? Do you remember in Blackpool that time at North Pier? Where we were just sat and all of the people were sat sunbathing and that loopy woman turned up and started smashing bottles. She was completely loopy and she started smashing bottles and ranting and raving and shouting. That's all we needed after what we've
I
done.
remember there were them two girls who were just sat there minding their own business.
Yeah.
Lobbed that bottle out.
She just come down with a bag full of bottles and started smashing them and throwing them at people, and everyone's like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Seriously?
She just sat there and she literally lobbed a glass bottle at it and it only just missed them.
So if we're talking about a loopy person like that, then perhaps they do mean us some harm.
Yeah, I do that.
You remember
Sat
that?
down and she was having a day. And
Everyone
we
had-
just sat there, and the next minute she literally lobbed a bottle.
She was just throwing bottles left, right and centre at people.
Lobbed a glass bottle. There were two girls sat there minding their own business, not doing any harm.
Oh, what was that then?
Walking.
Walking where? Walking towards us, or walking along the promenade, or maybe there's a loopy bus?
Group.
A group walking?
Walking group. Was there a walking group that walked across here from somewhere?
Yeah, there may be.
You know,
Maybe they're still walking in
out
spirit,
to
all of
the-
them.
Walking out to the sea. Which,
Maybe-
may I touch you?
Oh yeah, you can. We'd love to feel someone touch us. You can do anything like that. You can tug us, tug our clothes, tug Andy's beard, tug my hair. Anything. Anything you want to do to let us know that you're here. We'd like that. That would be great.
Yeah.
That would be a nice way for you to communicate and let us know that you're here. It would. So the Victorian pier at the end there, the games room, it's got all the original Victorian games where you have to go and get the 2Ps and the 1Ps, the Victorian ones to put them in, don't you, the slots and stuff.
Yeah, there's one. The what?
But right now it's they're not letting anyone on the pier till they repair it all.
That's the
So
one with the bloke.
it's got.
The naked man comes out of the cupboard.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Are we talking about the same pier?
it's the one with the...
You've not been in the eccentric gentleman's club now, have you, Andy?
No,
Come on now.
No, it is. It's the
Yeah, right. Have you let someone out now that I weren't supposed to know about?
you were there.
I was there when a naked man come out of the cupboard. I don't think so.
Actually, your mother...
No, I know it.
Your
Won't
mother
do
was there as well.
it gets even worse. No, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That game, which by today's standards would have been banned, wouldn't it?
The naked...
What it is?
The naked vicar came out.
This is getting worse. This story is just getting...
No, the old,
You've got it all mixed up.
the cupboard opens.
No,
and the naked
there's nothing
vicar
like that
runs
at
out,
all.
And all he had on was...
What happens is, you put the big Victorian penny in, right? And then there's a double bed and the bed covers come back and 3 people sit up in it, a man, a woman and another man. There's 3 of them in there, yeah?
And the cupboard opens.
And then the door opens and the vicar steps out and he's about to join them. And this is a game which was back in the Victorian times. Something hairless it's called, isn't it?
Yeah.
Scarlet hairless or something. You put a penny in and it's a scene, in it, of a double bed in a bedroom and 3 people sit up in the bed and the vicar comes out of the closet.
There is actually.
And you think, you wouldn't get away with that today, would you?
There is an actually.
Do you know we're straying now? Let's get back to the paranormal.
But there is what the butler saw in there.
Oh, where you put your eye to the keyhole?
Where you put your money in. And
Yeah.
I expected it to be like black and white, you know, like from the 20s.
Yeah.
It wasn't. It was pure pornographic stuff from like.
But the thing is,
it was like 70s, and it was like. No, this isn't what I thought it was gonna be.
But the
I thought
thing
it
is-
would be the old black and white, you know.
yeah,
Some woman in it.
we're missing all the messages now. We're missing all the messages. We're straying. No, because the thing is,
yeah, but it seems to talk more.
but it's a
than you
games
know.
room, innit? So you think, all right, all age groups are going to be on there. So you know, you don't expect that kind of thing. I mean,
No, I didn't.
and this is Victorian times.
Wasn't quite what it.
This is the Victorian times when they wore long dresses and everything was supposed to be so sensible.
That what the butler saw wasn't from Victorian. The
I'll
woman
tell you what, the
women
Victorians
in
got
it,
up to a lot of stuff.
The woman in it certainly wasn't from Victorian times. No.
Well, the thing is,
Probably about my age now.
but it's
See,
the feeling tired.
more
We've
of it-
worn them out now.
No, but-
You've worn them out with your talk of.
There wasn't much coming through when we were asking them. Now we're just ignoring them.
Oh, what's it say?
I'm feeling tired.
Because we've ignored them.
Because we're ignoring them, there's more coming through when you
They probably don't want to hear this crap we're talking about right now. They probably want to talk about what it was like in their day, when it was a nice place to be.
They better start doing something then.
Okay, no, don't talk to them like that. You know, you've got to be respectful to our spirit. Please, would you like to come and join us on the beach? Thank you very much. And talk to us any manner you choose. Pull Andy's beard, or you can pull my bob hat off, or anything you want. Show an orb on the camera. If you want to come along the beach, show yourself. We might be able to see you.
Cursed.
What's cursed?
Cursed.
What's cursed?
Cursed.
Oh, we're cursed, we know that. We've been cursed since last Friday. We can't do a single flipping abandon without somebody turning up and kicking us out. Let's walk back that way again towards the pier. Because if people are walking along, we might pick them up. We might just pick them up. Come forward and show yourself walking along this beach as an orb, please. If you can do that for us and our lovely viewers, we'd be really happy to see a ghost.
I'm outside.
I'm outside. Outside of where? Where are you outside of?
I mean, I wouldn't have thought any of these, well, if you drive all the time,
No, it would have just been a promenade. I mean, the thing is, like, a lot of new buildings go up now. You don't know unless you check out the history what was there before. The only way we're going to know. Was there anything there though, or was it just like a natural seafront? Was it? So this is giving spirits a chance to come forward and show themselves on camera if they'd like to. I'm Alison and this is Andy. And we're just trying to communicate, see if you're here. If you love this place so much, perhaps you're still here. Or perhaps we can hear your voice. Sometimes we've picked up recordings on the camera which we've not heard with our ears, but we've picked it up on later on, like you might when you're watching it hear something that we don't hear, or you know, we might actually be able to get down to the pier because these waves are not coming all the way in. So let's see how far down we can go towards the pier. It is actually coming in though, this tide. It is actually coming in. So we can all have a nice evening stroll by the sea, guys. It was horrendous before. It was howling wind, lashing down with rain, the lot. And then all of a sudden the sky cleared and then the sea came in. It's lovely now, isn't it? Yeah, it is coming in now. Not much, I don't think we can go much further up really, can we? Alright, do you want to do a little bit more here? We're a bit closer to the pier now. It's what?
From the 1700s.
1700s?
1700s.
I wouldn't have thought people would have took holidays back then.
So how old are you then? From the 1700s, how old are you? I'm watching Children sing. Which children?
Because back in those days people were really suspicious of strangers, weren't they? 1700s. They didn't travel very far, so they only trusted the people that they knew. They didn't trust people they didn't know. That's why.
1700s. Oh no, they probably got it right. 1700s.
Well, 1700s, they probably was fishing, weren't it? Can't imagine much else happening here.
Might have been just a promenade.
Yeah, it could have been. What, there were no holidays then.
What?
People didn't start taking holidays until train travel. You know, when train travel came in the 1850s, and the wealthy Victorians started going from London to Brighton on holidays.
Yeah.
Started with that.
Yeah.
And then, when you got into the 1900s, people wanted to start having holidays, mill workers and just common people like that. So that's why they used to shut all the factories down for 2 weeks and have wakes week.
Yeah.
And everyone would go away, either wherever they wanted really. Blackpool, St Ives, Southport, Scarborough, wherever you could afford.
Yeah.
But everybody would go away for the same 2 weeks. And I presume that Southport's probably one of them places.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, there's a theatre here and there's a lot of guest houses.
Yeah.
It's a nice town. So I'm thinking that probably it's one of them places that would have had, you know, holiday makers. Yeah. What was the last message you got through there?
I affect the animals.
The animals?
Him. What do you mean by him? Who's him? him affects.
Tell us a bit more what you're trying to say to us.
Yeah. Can you be a bit more specific? Tell us a bit more. Attic. Were you locked in the attic?
So we are talking to a mad person.
How did you live in an attic?
You know, a lot of these buildings here are old. They've got like cellar 3 floors and an attic, aren't they? The old house, hotels and stuff.
Yeah, filming a lot of them. Stuff.
Yeah, I don't know what was up here, but if it was like a maid servant or something, she would have lived in the attic probably, or a governess or something like that would have lived in the attic. Are you a governess? Did you look after children?
Is that what your job was?
Or were you a maid servant in one of the big houses?
Why are you here? This place.
What was that then? There's a dog on the beach up there, perhaps it was the dog. You never know, you've got something paranormal. But normally paranormal, you don't hear it with your ears, but you pick it up on your equipment, don't you? And if you hear it with your ears, you don't pick it on your equipment. It's really strange. So you could pick it up on the camera or the equipment and then you don't hear it. So it's as if you can pick it up with your ears, but if you pick it up with your equipment, it's on a different level. You know, my dad used to believe that it was like radio. You've got Radio 1, Radio 2, Radio 3, Radio 4 all going at the same time, but you can only listen to the one that you tuned into. One light. Maybe they're going to show us an orb. Show us an orb if you can.
Give us a sign or make some kind of noise if you're let us know what you're going to do when we're ready. Tell us on here what you're ready for you. So we'll make sure that we know that you're here. You know who it is, and we don't miss it. We're going to do something and we need to see it. You let us know what you're going to do. You said you were going to give us a message.
Come and show yourself if you can on the camera. We'd love to see an orb. Anything you can do, really. That was a bird squawking, that wasn't paranormal. There again, we've got Blackpool in the background over there. On the left hand side, that's the Blackpool Tower. The little bit that's shining on the left is Blackpool Tower. It's lit up pink and yellow and blue on the tip right now. So we do different colours throughout the year depending on what's going on. It's actually changing colours at the minute, like a stick of rock, so I suppose they're getting ready for the summer season now. People start going to Blackpool now for holidays.
Torment of the soul.
Torment of the soul? Seriously? You want to come and do abandon? That's a torment of the soul. It's a torment of everything. It's a torment of your knees when you go through the floorboard. I swear to God, man, I've got to tell... I have to get this off my chest. So the abandon and me at the minute is it's not happening. It's just... everything's going wrong. It's like... I have to share this with you guys and get it out there and off my chest. We got last week, the police came, yeah, just as we were loading the ladders back into the car and do you need help with the ladders? No, we're fine. Are you sure? You know, and all this, and it's like, please just go away and leave us alone. We're just doing an abandoned explore. You know exactly what we're doing, so don't question around it, yeah? Then we went to Lancaster Lunatic Asylum and there was dog handlers just walking around on the way out as we were arriving. So luckily we sneaked it anyway, managed to do it, but... And then today we did an abandoned school and just as we were about to climb through a window, dog handlers turned up. I was like, seriously, man, I don't know what we're going to do. We've got to keep doing it. We have to keep doing it, but I'm just I don't know, freaking out right now about it. I have to just, it's right, isn't it, Andy? With abandoning the minute, it's just going all, you know.
Well, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's how it is, isn't it?
Well, it is, but...
It's how it is with abandon, you know, it's...
We got into Leo's before and that was okay, but...
You get a bad run.
We've had a bad run with the abandon.
You just think, I'll tell you what...
Let's just go back to paranormal for a bit, innit?
Give it a break for a bit. I think when you give it a break for a bit and then you think, so, yeah, you do.
It's not that. We've got to prepare ourselves if we get arrested, yeah? And we know now that if we get arrested, which we probably will at some point soon enough, they can keep us for 12 hours, so we know that. They have to give you a sandwich and a drink whilst they detain you. Then when they let you out, if your car's 5 miles away, they have to take you back to your car. What did it say, Lucifer? Well, why not? Do you know what? I would rather have that right now than some of the flipping crap we've been having in these abandoned... Lucifer. But you know all about Lucifer, don't you, Andy? So explain to our good viewers here who. He was an angel of light, weren't he?
Lucifer was an angel of light. As they say, God's favourite angel. And I can't remember what the reason was, but he banished him. And then he became a...
100 years.
Well, did he is?
Yeah.
It seems we're getting different people coming in and out, doesn't it?
Supposedly the angel of light. He was the most beautiful angel that there was, and he was one of God's favourites, and he banished him for some reason or other. I can't think off the top of my head. Do you know what you might? Oh yes, I know we have. Yeah, he banished him, and the rest is history. But then again, if you don't believe in God, then...
So you've got the 4 archangels, which are Uriel, Gabriel, Michael, and what's the other one? Raphael, yeah, of course, that's it. And then you've got the 4 archangels of darkness, which is Lucifer, Belial...
Lucifer, Satan, Belial, and Leviathan.
Yeah.
And then underneath each one of them, they have their own, I suppose what you call legion. Underneath them, there's these, there's more, and then there's the sub-princes and all that lot, and then there's hundreds under each one. So yeah, it's, but those 4 are the main ones, but it depends. You see, people have a view on Satanism. People do satanic rituals. Now,
Come and join us, Beverly. Come and listen to this lecture on Satanism.
have a view on Satanism. But
If someone said to
Satanism
me, Satanism
is probably Christianity.
well, I would just think it's like magic and stuff and devil worship. That's what I would think if someone said Satanism. It probably isn't that at all, is it?
But
That person keeps saying this, don't they?
But in the world of Satanism, people can be what they want to be.
There's a Church of Satan.
Now,
isn't there?
you have the church, religion, Christianity, who condemn people for being gay. They condemn people who feel as though they're in the wrong body and want to change from a male to a female, from a female to a male. They condemn people who want to dress in men dress in women's clothing, dress in men's clothing. They condemn that. They condemn it as a sin. Whereas in Satanism, you're free to be that person. Satanism is basically you're free to be the person you want to be, not what the world told you to be.
Yeah.
No. The word of God was supposedly loves everybody, unless you're gay, unless you're transgender, unless you're transvestite, unless you don't do what the church tells you to do. So, make it that way. I know where my perfect, I know where my...
I don't mind speaking.
There you go, see, somebody's happy to talk to you about it. I bet there's all spirit people stood around on this beach now listening and going, well, gee, I didn't know that. Whoa, we've learned something today. No, seriously though, when the word Satanism just conjures up black magic rituals, done it all kinds of negative occult things and devil worshipping practices and bad stuff, you know, and it really, when you look into it and read into it and listen to someone who knows about it, it's a totally different thing, isn't it?
I did something bad.
What did you do? What was bad? Maybe this is going to encourage bad people to come forward now if they're talking Satanism. Perhaps they're going to...
I mean, it's amazing how many people you find who call themselves Satanists, occultists.
There is a Church of Satan in Manchester, isn't there? There is, because I know someone who goes to it.
People who regard themselves as Satanists, occultists, black magicians, are actually vegans and vegetarians.
Yeah, the nicest people ever, aren't they?
The Satanism say you should not. We're all animals. We're all animals. We're all animals in this world, right?
Yeah.
So we ain't gonna harm another animal the same way as we wouldn't harm another human. And
Very interesting.
that's my views. It's probably not the most popular view.
No, but you've got to get it out there when you get the chance, haven't you? How many people come down to Southport Beach to have this discussion about Satanism and the laws of...
There's free speech in this country. If you're not saying anything, it's actually free speech.
Yeah.
You're like, there's no free speech.
I hate to cut you in your
But anyway.
thread, Andy, but we're going to have to end it soon because we're going to lose battery. But later on this year, guys, we are going to kit ourselves out with decent cameras, with decent sound, with decent lighting and some paranormal equipment. We already got the drone and the iPad, but the thing is, it's been too windy to fly the damn thing today, so we've not been able to. We did fly it last week and we scared a load of sheep away, didn't we?
Anyway.
All the sheep were grazing, and they did say you scared the animals that came through before. They was probably talking about the drone test flight.
I'm off to dance with the devil.
On that note, guys, we'll see you very soon. Bye.